Hi, my name's Michelle.
And I'm Brian.
And we are Life on 12 Wheels. And we are going to take you along with us today as we go check out the Luxe brand of luxury fifth wheels. We are actually looking at a toy hauler and a fifth wheel at their warehouse location in Texas. So we hope that you enjoy our tour of the fifth wheel and toy hauler. We give our opinions about the different ways that they're laid out and what we would use them for with our family. And we hope that you learn from our tour. So if you would like to see more RV tour videos, leave us some comments below and we will be going to some RV shows. And if you have any specific RV tours you would like to see, let us know which ones and we'll go check them out. We are in the market for a toy hauler, but we are willing to look at other ones. We are starting a 2-year journey of paying everything down, selling our house.
They can watch our first video, downsizing, that kind of explains.
Yeah, I'll put the link up here for the downsizing and why we're doing what we're doing. We started our YouTube channel with that video, and so you can check us out.
Y'all stay tuned to the end. We're going to give you some pros and cons of what we thought about the 2 RVs that we looked at. And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. This is the Tsunami paint job. I only know that because I've looked at so many of their videos. That looks like it's the 7000 Onan generator. You've got the Winterized hitch. This is the 44 FB toy hauler. All right, here is the 40-pound propane tanks on both sides. And then there's the lights. Will you hold my phone for me?
That is pretty nice.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to be able to get, like, everything. Yeah.
It sits higher than
Look at the quality. Look at the, I mean, I'm just so impressed with the quality. You've got a TV thing here, power.
Lighting.
Yeah. And then,
okay. That's the bedroom.
Yeah, and there's lights up there at the top. Okay. And then,
I was looking in here. There's a subwoofer in here.
Okay.
And all of your wiring.
Let me see.
Trailer. It's all winterized. Everything is insulated.
Looks great. Yeah, that's definitely winterized. Okay, there's your pump station. Triple axle.
Yep. 17 inch.
17 and a half inch tires.
H-rated is better from what I've been reading.
Yeah, H-rated is better.
Yeah, it's more plies on the tire.
Oh, I hear somebody knocking.
Here. And then awning over the slide out.
It already has the lock. Solid step.
Stereo control.
This step is thick, keeps you safer. You've got individual lights for each person and USB ports for each person on each side of the bed. Those are the end tables.
Small end table.
Now over here, this is a king size bed. And that's another thing that's going to be a difference, Brian, is the arms. When we go to look at the other brand, you'll notice that the arms for those doors is going to be different. Okay. Okay, here's more lights. So open that door for me.
Into the closet. This can either be a hanging closet or a washer and dryer hookup is in here.
Okay, that's really big. There's power up there. There's your washer dryer hookup under the TV.
Yeah, and the TV
slides out
through this.
Okay.
If we don't have the washer dryer hookup, then that's an extra closet, and that's pretty big.
That's huge.
You know.
Yeah.
They said they could, and there's plugs in there too. So they said they could do a rod across.
Yeah.
For hang up.
And then, I mean,
wow,
that's as big as what we have.
It's
It's
really
huge. Yeah, it is huge. And then you've got more drawers over here. I'm very impressed with the drawer build. It's wood. My husband loves my husband loves real wood versus particle board, and that's another reason why we are looking into this brand. So I'm definitely thinking right here is an essential oils cabinet. And this right here, I mean,
it's not deep, but it's
no,
huge.
but you can still, I mean, right here's a library, Brian. Right there. Yeah. You could easily put all your books right there.
Oh, no, and look at
I'll
this.
tell you, you get one shelf and I get the other. Whoa, a safe in the back.
No, that's electrical panel or something.
Oh. Oh, I apologize. Oh, look at that. It's like residential.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I thought it was something exciting. Let me see who's up here.
But
who's that? My daughter's laying in the upper bunk.
I like that this is a solid wall back here, but I don't like that there's not one.
But look, if you're sitting over there, you can, you know, if it's the only two of you in
I want to see, Olivia, when you get out of that, I want to see how easy that is.
If there's only two of you in here, then you could just open the TV like this.
Well, but why wouldn't we be sitting on that couch? I would be sitting on that couch.
I'm saying if you wanted to sit at the table and eat versus...
Well, but you know what? It isn't that bad. I like it better than some of the others I've seen. I will say that. Okay, what I was also thinking of is if you had to plug in like the Vitamix, where would you plug it in? And where's the light switch for this? Turn me a light switch on. Okay. Okay, so there's power right here. Okay, so you would put it there. Open that. Let me see. Oh, and this one's got a dishwasher in it. Okay. So this was one of our issues, was whether or not we thought this was okay with a sink here. So you climbed up through those stairs. There's obviously, there's a TV, a big speaker, and cabinets. And I'm 5'6", and I can open the cabinet, but I probably would need something to get into the cabinet. And then we have nice dark glass. This toy hauler is built in the gold package, which means that the walls are not soft touch, but I think that they're beautiful anyways. I don't have a problem with that. Small sink, real tile for Backsplash. Plenty of space. Honey, sit on the toilet and see if you can fit on it.
Look, there's got a DVD stereo.
More storage.
How big is the TV?
Oh, I gotta open this door because it's hot. Honey.
Oh, okay, it's just a small.
You're gonna sit on the toilet so I can see if it fits.
Sure, honey. I'll sit in the toilet.
We need to see if do you sit? They tell you to. No, you don't have to put the lid up.
I'm not gonna sit on the lid and break it.
I just want to see where your knees hit. How's that, honey?
I mean, it's, you know, it's a toilet.
You get to look out the window while you're doing your business.
Let me tell you this. It's bigger than the porta potty in the semi-truck.
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Let me see how my daughter likes this.
Now, this is short.
So there's a window
There's windows here.
and a fan.
Obviously
is there a vent
cannot
up here?
sit up. There's.
So there's not an AC vent up here.
I don't see an AC vent, but there is
what are
an
those
AC.
over there? I think those are AC vents there. But this is a full-size bed. Pretty big.
Bed lift up and down.
Okay, so the bed stops there.
So I mean, I guess you use the ladder. I don't know if you can climb up that way.
Okay, so
Yeah, you'd have to have some sort of little
how
ladder.
thick is this? About a 5-inch mattress?
there.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Tell me if that feels good. Let Daddy help you.
Come on.
Oh, you want to use the ladder?
What is this, Olivia? Look at that, Olivia.
That hurt.
Is there storage?
Yeah.
I just chopped
Oh.
my own hair.
So that's not bad. You
No,
got a
you got
vent.
a
This is
vent.
your AC. So it's got the Whisper Quiet AC here.
Yeah, you got your own
You've got speakers.
AC. You got.
There's 4 speakers
If you
back
sleep
here.
here, you could watch TV at night.
Yeah.
And here's your subwoofer.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so where are you going?
I just wanted to see it.
I don't think you'll fit there. So is that bed uncomfortable or comfortable?
So there's.
Comfy.
So my biggest concern was whether or not using this sink, whether you would hit your head on this cabinet. And there's actually a lot of room here. You can actually
This is a nice big
use the
bed.
sink.
If
I'm a good
And I like
18 inches from my head to the cabinet, and so I like that. This is a convection oven, so we would probably not get an oven here. We would just get burners. And this is a dishwasher if you wanted a dishwasher in these units, but we probably will not get that.
So this is what it would be like to sit and watch a movie. Sit and watch TV. Is everybody comfortable?
Do I need to get cozy with my husband?
Oh, you can.
Okay, so what I like about this, number one, is it's not too close to your face. Okay? Because that's a large TV for this space.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a little close, but it's not, maybe it's not too close.
Right. But what I also like is if you have friends over, they can sit at the dinette. Okay? Yeah. And then this right here is a nice, oh my.
Look at that.
Whoa. Okay, let's buy it.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa, look at all the pretty colors.
We need to turn the lights off then.
Okay, let me turn the lights off.
We get mooding going on here. Okay, let me come hop up.
Hold on, let me turn off the lights. Let's turn off all the lights. Oh!
A bed?
Now, you and your mother can get
Where's
over.
the light switch for this? There we go.
Hey, Mike, what are those?
There we go.
on?
There we go. Oh, for watching a movie. Oh, yeah. What I like about this is Olivia could easily sleep there if she wanted
Put your
to.
feet up there if you wanted to.
Yeah. Watching a movie.
There.
I like the
I
ambient
can
light.
pull this out and have a spot for my
Okay,
feet.
so right now, as far as I can see, this is the nicest couch setup that we have that I have seen. Okay, because the majority of the other brands have a 4 or 5 seater or 2 theater seats over here.
Yeah. Michelle is going to put the back patio up to see how hard it is for her to do it.
Am I supposed to be doing it this way?
Uh-huh. Just push it up.
Oh my gosh, are you sure?
Yeah.
It's easy. Everything's in, right? Okay.
Okay, y'all, welcome back. We are going to give you our opinion on the Luxe brand. Some pros and cons, and thrown in with a little bit of opinion there. And remember, we're just getting started on this whole thing, so we don't know everything about the RVing lifestyle and all that kind of stuff. But
I do.
You do? Well, she's watched.
I've watched about 200 hours worth of videos, so I'm very educated. I have a college education in it.
I've probably only got 50 videos watched, but compared to you, yeah, you got a huge education in it. So
I could be a college professor on RV living full time.
But we do have experience of being on the road because we were truck drivers together for 10 years on the road. Our daughter was with us for 5 years on the road. Yeah. So as a family, we have experience hauling a big long trailer. And being on the road, and I'll tell you what, going out in a fifth wheel, I'm looking forward to the space. I'm going to think that I have moved up into a condominium luxury lifestyle compared to being in the big truck. Because can you imagine the two of us, 2 dogs, and a child all in a semi-truck? That was our RV.
But we had a porta potty and a refrigerator.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
So y'all try to do that.
We had everything we needed. And we were making money.
Yeah, our capacity was 1 gallon of fresh water, and what the porta potty was like a 2-gallon size thing. Yeah, so we had two
and
gallons
he had to empty the porta potty at rest areas. Yeah. So
and some of them gave you a dirty look when you walk into the restroom carrying a big 2-gallon thing.
I didn't do that. He did that. He did that.
Tank of water.
Okay, so let's start our pros and cons.
So a pro would be that it is a luxury custom-built fifth wheel.
Okay, and why is that good? Why would we want that?
Well, custom-built because you can modify a little bit to fit your taste and needs.
Right.
And so that is
your design style.
And well, because of that, it makes it custom-built. Now, you know, the time-wise might hurt some people, but
right. So that would be a con. Is that right now they're probably looking at anywhere between 4 and 6 months for a build time. Build time. So if you're antsy and wanting to go out immediately, that wouldn't work. I would definitely advise not to sell your house until you have your RV in hand. Some people might kind of make that that might be an accident, like to sell your house so fast that you don't even have an RV to go to. But that might hurt people. It would take some planning, but that would kind of hurt the situation. So that would be the con of doing custom built, is that it would take too long to get. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. What's the next pro?
Another pro is that they are quality built. They use upgraded materials compared to a lot of other RVs, and those are standard things versus being an upgrade in some other RVs. They're standard. So the quality of build, 3-inch walls, hardwood cabinets.
Right.
You know.
Now, some manufacturers say that they have hardwood cabinet fronts, but the rest of the construction of the cabinets is veneered MDF. And so like that is a heavier product than wood. And if weight is an issue, if you're already looking at a 20,000 pound, 24,000 pound rig, then having wood cabinets versus press board and wood would help you with your weight.
Yeah.
Right? I think,
as far as I know, yeah.
In reference to the 3-inch walls, the 3-inch walls are going to be awesome if you know you're going to go up into cooler climates. But one thing that you had mentioned was cost savings for heating and cooling the entire rig. So it would benefit you.
Rig,
yeah, it would benefit you down in, if you're going to spend summers in Florida, which I don't know why anybody would. But I mean,
hot, muggy.
We're mountain people more than beach people. So my idea for the winter is I do want to spend some time up in the snow to experience it. But I'm going to need a rig that can keep me warmer up in that. So
yeah, and Luxe, they do offer a winterizing package. And I'm sure some other RV people may offer that as well. But if not, you'd have to do it on your own. So being able to get it as a package, which means beefed up furnaces, and I think they go from 20,000 BTU to 35,000 BTU.
Yes.
On their
so
furnaces.
Luxe has a 35,000 BTU furnace just to warm the underside and all of the parts of the RV versus just wrapping.
They wrap all the pipes. And
right, but
too,
maybe some other companies, all they do is wrap the pipes.
True.
Other manufacturers. Okay, another pro.
Another pro. Gosh, I guess I only had two. Well, the quality build covers a whole lot of things.
Yeah, it does. It does.
You've got 8,000 pound axles. You've got the H-rated tires, which I've been looking into that to try to educate myself on tires.
That's a small level up from the average. The higher end manufacturers use G-rated.
Yeah, which is G-rated, from what I understand, is less plies than an H-rated tire. So H-rated is going to handle your speed and your weight pressures better.
Right, and
so less likely to blow out on all the.
Okay, so that covers then let me switch sides. And the pro for me is that it uses the MORryde hitch pin to haul it with your truck. Versus I like that brand, MORryde. Then you also get the higher level suspension in the axles, and then you said they're 8,000. They're rated at 8,000 pounds per axle. But now also that's partly because the rig is heavier. Yeah. One of the things that I really like is you get a pretty paint job that's part of the package. It's their base model paint job
is standard, right?
Yeah.
Versus on other RVs up to $10,000 for a full body paint job.
Some of them are over $10,000 for a pretty paint job. Versus just the decals.
Yeah.
Whereas with Luxe, it's all painted.
Yeah, everything's
even the
painted
base
on.
model is painted.
The name on Luxe is painted on. It's not a decal.
So when it comes to longevity, that means the outside is going to stay in better condition than something possibly with decals. So that's just, I mean, that's not a make or break it for me, but it is an added quality benefit, you know. So when it comes to floor plans, I think their floor plans that they offer are pretty much the same across the board. Everybody kind of tweaks it here and there. Again, we are looking at toy haulers, and so they're all basically the same in the back. They all have the Happy Jack bench and bed system. Basically, everybody has washer dryer hookups.
Half bath or
half bath or and
you
the
can
loft
upgrade to
above.
a full bath on the Luxe if you want.
Yeah.
Now one of the cons is price.
Money. Yeah. So the cost of the Luxe are way more expensive. I would say considerably more expensive than even the other brands that we're even closely comparing these to. The other brand is Grand Design, and they don't come even close in price with a fully decked out Grand Design toy hauler to the toy hauler we're looking at over at Luxe. So there is a large price difference. But when it comes down to, we were talking about that, if we're looking at doing this for 4 to 6 years, then that price difference is okay with us. Yeah. But if we're doing it for 1 year, I don't think we would go with it. If we were just if we knew we were going out for 1 year, there's no way we would get a good resale value.
No, not unless I had that much money just to burn.
Right, just to burn, yeah. So I think you have to make that decision for yourself. Whatever you find, there are, for us, we do a lot of things different than most people. And so, I mean, we're used to being outside of the box, used to being, I mean, look at my hair, right? Like, we also only have one child. That's not typically inside the box. We went truck driving with our one child and our dogs. That's not inside any boxes. We were Mac users before it was cool. That wasn't inside the box. Now everybody's an Apple user.
We're just strange in all kinds of ways.
Yeah. So there's so many things that we are already used to doing that are outside of the box, where this feels normal to possibly consider buying something that's custom. But we have 2 years to do this as well. Some people are under a rush and they just need to get a rig because they want to go out and their whole life is just plopping into place at the right time and they're ready to go. Whereas with us, this is a 2-year journey and we have we have that 6-month time, right? To put money down, get it started. And then, cause we don't even have a fifth wheel and a fifth wheel. We don't even have a dually pickup truck yet to haul it with. So we have to start shopping for that and see what we want to buy. And in fact, we can probably buy a used dually so that we can get a new RV, but get a used dually. I mean, that's one of the ways we can solve that issue of high dollar. Yeah. So, but I don't have a problem spending a little extra money. I like it.
No, well, it's quality.
Yeah. I mean, we know that we're going to live in it as a family with the 3 of us and 2 dogs for a long period of time. And we want to be able to have the comfort of home. And like you said, going from a semi, we went from a semi of what, maybe 100 square feet? 100 square feet?
No, a semi?
Yeah.
20 square feet. 100. Wow, that would be a big semi.
Yeah. Well, to a 2,700 square foot home, and then we're going to be downsizing backwards to about 425 square feet.
The biggest thing I'm looking forward to is when you have to use the restroom at night, you don't have
Why are we discussing this? What?
Because as a truck driver,
I am going to edit this out.
Okay, but anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tell it. Because as a
he
truck
just wants
driver,
to get it on film.
You have to wake up, get fully dressed, and walk in the cold weather at least 200 to 300 feet, sometimes more, 500, 600, 7,000 feet.
Okay, but that's why we had a porta potty.
20,000 feet. Yeah, but I didn't get to use the porta potty.
That's true. It wasn't appropriate for him.
It was for the ladies to use. Emergency purposes was for me only.
Yeah. So it was.
In an RV, you can actually get out of bed and walk right to your bathroom, and you don't have to get dressed.
Right.
So that's going to be.
We're going to be living high on the hog.
I'm telling you.
Woohoo! See? If you've enjoyed this video, please, please, please join us on our journey. We would love to meet some of you, start communicating with you. If you have any questions, I mean, we're learning as we go along.
Yeah.
We're in our early 50s. We're ready to go adventuring, and we're going to have to find income. We're going to sell our stuff. We're going to move out of our house. We're going to trade our vehicle, and we're going to do all this stuff, and we're going to take you guys along with us.
Yeehaw! Fun ride. I thought we were going to say we were in our 40s.
Sweetie, we don't look like we're in our 40s.
We don't?
No. All right. Let's see. Zip. If you want to see more of our videos where we do RV tours, we're going to do truck tours where we drive different trucks. We're going to talk about purging. Why are you laughing?
What do you mean drive different trucks? You've already bought the Ford F-450. She won't even let me test drive a Dodge 3500. We're going to drive more trucks.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to drive more trucks. We are going to talk about debt cancellation, the way we're doing it. We're going to talk about business development. We're going to talk about ways to make an income out there on the road. What else are we going to talk about? Homeschooling, raising an only child. We have Australian Labradoodles that will at some point make a debut in our videos.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
Yeah, and what else? We hope that you guys want to join us.
Good. Yeah.
So please, please, please go ahead and click subscribe right down there. And then we would love it if you'd, click on that little, what is
like
that?
button.
Like button.
And hit
to
the
let
bell.
YouTube know you liked our video so we can make more.
Hit the bell.
Hit the bell.
So
Hit
you
the
get
bell.
notified every time we upload a new video.
Yeah, he's learning all these things.
All the terminology.
Yeah, all the terminology. Yeah.
All the things
So,
you have to
all
do
right.
for the videos. That's it. We're done. Can we be done, please? Oh my God.
This video's taking forever. Okay.
I'm not one of those guys who can just talk about nothing for hours.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're saying I can?
Yeah, you're good at it.
I can talk about nothing for hours. All right. You start. You say. You say what we're doing now. We're at the end of the video.
All right, remember, I'm Brian.
I'm Michelle.
Okay, start again.
Okay.
Zip.
Are you going to say my name? Are you going to say my name?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Cut. Action. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to get one of those cut things.
Okay.
We're going to get one.
Let's do. Okay, I'll order one. Okay.
No, we'll make one.
Oh, it'll take you too long to make it.
It will not. And remember, I'm Brian.
I'm Michelle.
And we're Life on 12 Wheels. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.